Discipline is the foundation of success. It is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Discipline isn't about forcing yourself through challenges, it's about building a strong habit, a consistency that becomes second nature. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines, practiced every day. This truth from Rohn rings through the ages because it's the bedrock of greatness. Let's talk about how to build discipline, the kind of discipline that transforms your life, moves you closer to your goals, and makes you unstoppable. It's one of the most powerful tools for creating lasting success and fulfillment. Whether you want to improve your career, health, relationships, or mindset, discipline is the key. Discipline is the cornerstone of achievement. Without discipline, dreams remain dreams, ideas remain ideas, and wishes remain wishes. So many people have the desire to succeed, but without discipline, they fail to take the necessary actions that would move them toward their dreams. Discipline isn't a trait that some people are just born with. It's something you can develop. It's like a muscle that grows stronger the more you work on it. The first step in building discipline is understanding what it is and why it's essential. When you wake up in the morning and make your bed, that's discipline. When you set aside time to read a book, to learn something new, or to work on your goals, that's discipline. When you choose to put in the work, even when you don't feel like it, that's discipline. The power of discipline lies in its ability to keep you moving forward, no matter the obstacles, no matter the distractions. It's easy to give in to the urge to stay in bed, skip a workout, or procrastinate. But it's those small, consistent actions that build up over time and create extraordinary results. Think about the most successful people in the world. Their lives are built on the foundation of discipline. They wake up early, they plan their days, they follow through on their commitments, and they do the things that matter. You don't have to be born with a special gift to have discipline, but you do need the will to cultivate it. So why is it so hard for most people to develop discipline? The truth is, it's easier to fall into bad habits than it is to build good ones. It's easy to procrastinate, to give in to distractions, and to tell yourself, I'll do it tomorrow. But the key to success lies in making the right choices every single day, not in waiting for the perfect moment. Most of us are driven by emotions. We often do what feels good in the moment, not what's best in the long run. And that's where discipline comes into play. Discipline is doing what's best, even when it's not what you feel like doing. It's about creating a routine that aligns with your goals and sticking to it, even when you don't feel motivated. The struggle is real. We live in a world full of distractions. Technology, entertainment, and even our own fears and doubts can pull us away from our focus. It's easy to get off track. But what sets disciplined people apart from the rest is their ability to stay on course, regardless of the obstacles. The key to overcoming this struggle is understanding that motivation is fleeting, but discipline is constant. Motivation is an emotion, it comes and goes. One day you feel inspired, and the next, you feel exhausted or disheartened. Discipline, however, is a choice. It's a decision to do what needs to be done, regardless of how you feel in the moment. And it's this choice that will carry you through when motivation fades. Building discipline starts with taking small steps. It's not about transforming overnight, it's about gradual improvements that accumulate over time. Here are practical steps you can take to build discipline in your life. Set clear, achievable goals. The first step in building discipline is knowing exactly what you're working toward. Set specific, measurable goals. Whether you want to lose weight, build a successful business, or learn a new skill, your goals should be clear and achievable. Break them down into smaller, manageable tasks that you can tackle daily. Having clear goals gives you a purpose, a reason to stay disciplined. When your actions are aligned with your goals, it's easier to stick to your plans. Every time you take action toward your goal, you strengthen your discipline. Create a routine. Discipline thrives on consistency. When you have a daily routine, your actions become automatic. You no longer need to think about what to do next, you simply follow the plan you've created. A routine gives your life structure and ensures that you're spending your time on the right activities. This could be waking up early, exercising, working on your personal development, or planning your day. As you repeat these actions day in and day out, they become ingrained habits. Develop positive habits. Habits are the building blocks of discipline. Start small by focusing on one habit at a time. Whether it's waking up at a certain time, exercising, or reading for 30 minutes a day, start with manageable habits that align with your goals. When you repeat a habit consistently, it becomes part of who you are. Over time, it requires less and less effort to maintain. The more good habits you build, the more disciplined you become. Practice self-control. Self-control is a key component of discipline. It's the ability to resist temptation and focus on what truly matters. When you choose to say no to distractions and yes to your goals, you strengthen your self-control. The more you practice self-control, the easier it becomes. It's like a muscle. You can grow your self-control by choosing to do what's hard in the moment, but rewarding in the long run. Stay accountable. Discipline thrives on accountability. Whether you have a mentor, a friend, or even a journal, keeping track of your progress is essential. Accountability helps you stay focused and committed to your goals. Share your goals with others who can encourage and support you. When you have someone to report to, you're more likely to stay disciplined and follow through on your commitments. Discipline is not just about habits, it's about mental toughness. The ability to keep going when things get tough, to push through the discomfort, and to stay focused on your goals despite the obstacles. Building mental toughness is a key part of developing discipline. It's about training your mind to stay focused and resilient. You won't always feel motivated, and the journey to success will not always be easy. But mental toughness means pushing forward, even when it's hard. To build mental toughness, start by embracing discomfort. Success doesn't come from doing what's easy, it comes from doing what's hard. When you're tired, keep going. When you're frustrated, keep working. When you feel like giving up, remember why you started. Part 5. The reward of discipline. When you build discipline, you're setting yourself up for success. The rewards of discipline are limitless. As you become more disciplined, you'll see your life transform. You'll achieve your goals faster, and you'll have more control over your life. Discipline will bring you the confidence to take risks, the strength to push through challenges, and the perseverance to keep going when others quit. It will allow you to build the life you've always wanted. Remember, discipline isn't just about achieving your goals, it's about who you become in the process. The person who develops discipline is the person who will succeed in life, no matter the circumstances. Building discipline is a lifelong process. It's about making small, consistent choices every day that align with your goals. It's about developing habits, creating a routine, and practicing self-control. And it's about pushing through the hard times and staying committed to your journey. Remember, success isn't something that happens by chance. It's a result of disciplined actions. Every day is a new opportunity to strengthen your discipline and move closer to your goals. So, start today. Build your discipline, stay consistent, and watch your life transform.